in three ways. We're going to look at them, but just notice when it's a wealth mentality, it's a way of thinking. So your thinking matters. As it thinketh in his heart, so is he. So we talk about thinking. We talk about thinking. We need wealth mentality. So what are the three ways? Number one, by supporting thoughts and behaviors directed at achieving wealth. By supporting thoughts and behavior directed at achieving wealth. So when you say you have wealth mentality, it means that you are thinking in such a way that all your thoughts, all your behavior is about achieving wealth. It's about multiplying what you have. It's about ensuring that you are not on the same level. So when your money comes into your hand, you are not thinking of what to spend it on. You are thinking of what to invest it on. So it's a way of thinking that works by, number one, supporting thoughts and behaviors directed at achieving wealth. Number two, by compelling you to automatically think about, recognize, and take advantage of wealth building opportunity. By compelling you to automatically think about, recognize, and take advantage of wealth building opportunity. So once you get to this realm, every time you are moving around, your mind is operating in such a way that you are thinking about opportunities. You are easily able to recognize opportunities. You are able to easily take advantage of opportunities. We have said over and over again, the word poor is an acronym for passing over opportunities repeatedly. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. So when you see poor people, one of the characteristics of the poor is that they sneer at opportunity. They are pessimistic about opportunity. Every opportunity they see what will go wrong instead of what will go right. And what if it does not work? What if it works? Even if it does not work, at least you now know what will not work. You know better. So it's very, very important for you to know that this is part of the wealth building mindset. A wealth mentality, you're always thinking about. You are able to easily identify opportunity. You are able to easily recognize opportunity. And I can tell you, in the journey of life, many of the things that we have been privileged to produce is because we saw opportunities where others saw challenges. Money hides in problems. You should know that by now. So most of what people are calling a problem, that's actually money. If you're able to solve the problem, you become the solution provider, because money flows in exchange for goods and services and in exchange for products. I was in the UK many years ago, sitting down watching the TV, Ibis Hotel, 1 Rumford Road, Stratford, and I was watching the TV and the news was going on. And while the news was going on, they said that this company has folded up, that company has folded up, they are filed for bankruptcy. And the camera was showing all the offices and everything. This is what wealth mentality does. I was not hearing the news. I was seeing the opportunities. So I'm like, I saw this company now have folded up. Look at that computer. Look at that television. Look at that duplicate. So all these things that they have, what will now happen to it? Do you understand? My mind was seeing what others were not seeing. So I call one of them. I say, man of God, on the company to fold up, say, so all those things. Well, I say, auction, I'm going to say auction warehouse. That there's an auction warehouse where they can auction it, they'll just sell it anyhow. I say, can I go to? He said, no, you have to have auction license. You know this UK. I said, okay, do you know anybody that has? That's how the journey started though. Because what you are looking for, you will find. When the student is ready, the teacher will show up. The person I was asking has been in UK for years. He didn't understand what I was understanding. That singular news and what I saw shifted the game. Hello? It shifted the game. That's how I started buying things. I went there and I saw that there's this particular set of duplicator that you can even use to write a book, everything. It's like very tall like that. I know you've seen it in the business center in those days. Very tall like this with level. They say it's 200 pounds. I said, 200 pounds. And 200 pounds then was 250 naira. So that's 50,000 naira for a whole duplicator. When I call Nigeria, they say it's 1.2 million. I said, 50,000 naira, 1.2 million. So I called the people that do door to door. How much per kilo? They say £3.50 per kilo. If I tell you the multiple millions I made from that deal. But how did I see it? Many of us were watching the news. Hello? But not all of them made news. I was in the US one day, and I was watching the news, and I saw people destroying houses like area boy, breaking glasses, breaking. They said their houses have been foreclosed, that they couldn't pay their mortgage. And I started seeing houses upon houses, houses upon houses, that nobody was there. And they were interviewing people. This is fact. This is fact. You know, I don't know what's happening. You know, I paid for 12 years now, and now they just checked me out of my house. I'm just tired of this government. I remember they were just talking. I said, I picked my phone again. All right, I'm just watching news now. In Florida, so all these houses, what will now happen? They say, auction, they foreclosure. I say, hey, the lesson of London has prepared me for the lesson of America. Hello? They say it's auction, it's foreclosure. Thank you. It's foreclosure that the auction needs. How can I do that? You need auction license. To cut a long story short, that's how we connected. Guess what? They now made me to know that you can buy a whole house for $10,000. Now so he shocked you, he shocked me. In Nigeria then, that $10,000 was 4.5 million. And I was telling myself, why will I be spending 4.5 million to buy land when I can use $10,000 to buy a whole house and be collecting rent? You know, sometimes you say, is it true? Is it fake? But because you have a vision, so I want to speak in the church for a weekend conference. I finished, they give me $10,000 offering. I said, it's working. When I finished, I said, did they buy my book? They said they bought book about $3,000. In one place, I got $13,000 for a 3 days job. I did all my covenant obligation. I said, hey, guy, that house, that's how I bought the first house. $10,400. $10,400. How much are we going to repair it? $4,000. We repaired. That house started bringing $750 every month. 2009 to date. That's how I started gathering people. At a point, we had 42 of those houses. What if I didn't buy them? When trouble came, it was the same houses. I was able to now sell at $100,000, $200,000 to settle debt. But the debt I was settling, you know what it was doing? I was settling the land that people would have collected for 200,000, for 500,000. The land is still there now, 15 million, 20 million, sitting down. You see, we don't think that you are going through a trouble. It's a process. Hello? Do you know what happened? I now came back to Nigeria. I said, my people must be free. Buy a house in America for 5 million naira. You can go online, you see it on Facebook. 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. I was paying money in Sheraton, paying money in Abuja, paying money in Port Harcourt, doing seminar everywhere for people to come and buy a house in America. Nobody bought. Not one person. Every advert I do, fake pastor. Face your ministry. Who do you want to deceive? Are you a pastor or a businessman? 5 million naira for a house in America. Or today. Nobody believed because it was too ridiculous to be believed. Hello? I will do seminar, pay for hotel, book. One seminar I went to, nobody came. Yeah, Sheraton Hotel, nobody. And our guys. So we just gisted for like 3 hours, gisted, then we closed, I went to one in Abuja, 6 people. In the hall of 100 people, 6 people. So we just came to check. So where is the house? I said, no, there is no house. I just want to give you the information. This is how we're going to go. We'll now order. So you will first pay. I said, it's auction. You have to pay NS money deposit. You first drop 1,000 in the escrow. I was explaining language that the escrow called. You were Pablo Escabo. So when people insult us today, no be today. Number 3, wealth mentality. It drives you to structure your lifestyle to preserve and continue to grow the wealth that you have created. When you have a wealth mentality, you don't live anyhow. I don't know why. I will go back to the $10 book again. When you read that book, you will know. You know one of the reasons why I love that book? Many reasons. But one of the reasons why I love the book is because it validated everything I've been teaching. So now people can now see that, okay, because now somebody in that realm has brought out the secret. He validated many of the things I've been saying. And number two, he spoke truth. I don't agree with all the things he did, but it just shows you truth. The way this nation works, the way things work, he spoke everything there. I was on the plane coming back from a trip, either from Abuja or one of these states, and someone was sitting next to me in business class, and he greeted me when I came. Oh, bless you, sir. So I knew that he knew me. Oh, he said, I don't know how to sit next to you. So, but when we now sat down, I brought out the book and I started reading. I just noticed that the guy did not talk to me anymore. I didn't say, I just thought maybe he's respectful, maybe let me not disturb the man of God. I kept reading. At the point, as if he couldn't, he said, excuse me, sir, why are you reading this book? And what are you reading here? I don't understand. With all that you know, this, do you agree with all those things? These are the people that spoil this country. He was just talking. What are you reading here? So I asked him, I said, sorry, have you read it? I don't have time. How can I be giving rich people money? They are rich, they still want to collect our money. The book is very expensive. I said, hell. I said, the book is actually a very fantastic book. So I began to share some things with him. Why am I reading it? I said, because that's what I do for a living. I'm into the financial sector. I mentor people. I need to know what's happening. I need to know. So I'm reading it, and in reading it, I'm like, wow, this is a good book. So I began to share some things with him. But I was feeling that. And that's how many poor people behave. So all these people, they don't get money. They'll come sell book again. I'll come buy book again. They'll come add to their riches. No problem. Keep your poverty. It's okay. By driving you, wealth mentality, to structure your lifestyle, to preserve and continue to grow the wealth you have created. He bought houses upon houses upon houses. It was all those 120-something luxury apartments that he now sold, if you read the book, to now pay his debt and settle himself in income. He said he could have bought a private jet, but he chose not to. He was now grateful that he did not buy private jets. Let me tell you something for free. Whenever you see people flaunting money, they are poor. So when you see all those people that will put dollar on the table or put money and they'll be sharing money on social media, they are mentally poor people. You see, there is a kind of money you labor for that you don't spend like that. But you see, because many of you don't understand that there is even fake money and there is ambi money. Flyer, ambi, you don't know. You think it's real money, so you are just killing yourself for nothing. When you have wealth mentality, you don't live anyhow. Many of you have more clothes than I have. You have more shoes than I have. Because you are trying to prove a point that does not exist. Hello? If you spend every money now, my wife knows, my children know, my small boy knows that we are not poor, but the fact that the money is available does not mean it must be spent. So one of my joys when my son said, hey, Dad, this, I need this, can it fit into the budget? Is it the budget? I said, no, it's not in the budget, it's not happening. We still had a discussion about something. He was asking for this money. He said, I said, no, don't be in a hurry. He said, you promise. I said, when did I promise? He said, you promised that when I'm 13. I said, are you 13? I said, why are you in a hurry? You have 4 months to go. We are already in the 2026. Relax. Hello? Structure, like, look. The kind of blessing that God has blessed me with, I cannot operate the way some of my friends are operating. You know why? Most of my friends are older than me. Most of my friends did not have the experience that I have. You know why? Many of my friends, they are in what we call emptiness. All their children have graduated university. Some of them are already grandparents. Me, I have a 12-year-old boy. Don't deceive yourself. School fee ship on Waju. So even if I have the money, when I sit down and I ask her, because you see, your last born plus 20 years is your deliverance. You that you are giving birth, your wife is getting pregnant every year. You are giving birth like sardine, as if you are trying to win an award. Just they play, go on song. So the day you give birth to your last born, add 20 years to your life. That's the day you'll be free, potentially, not fully free, potentially free from school fees. And many of you have not even started paying school fees. And many of you are praying that your children will go and school abroad and you don't have any dollar investment. Are you seeing think about it. 1 million naira in 2005, 2006 was $7,000. Look at the difference now. So imagine if in that 2006, you invested $7,000 instead of 1 million. And that 1 million equivalent is bringing dollars for you. Do you know what the difference will be? The house of 10,400 is now $380,000. Hello? But the land of 4.5 million then is also over 200 million now. Are you seeing the difference? Time. So I don't compare myself with anybody. So if you are sitting down here right now, you are 40, and your wife is still about to get pregnant for another one. By the time they now give birth to the child at 41, it means that at the age of 61, your mama say PTA, you'll be going for PTA meeting. You don't understand. You have no idea. I'm telling you, you have no idea. So I don't compare myself with them. I will not spend money the way they spend money. They say, you are an Igbo man, you are too stingy, but no problem. Whatever you like, call it. All their children have gone, many of them, their children are working. They don't have any other expenses. No responsibility, no nothing. They have their house, they have everything. They now want to compare themselves with me that still have GSS boy. I should say GSS, I should say SS, I should say university, I should say masters. That's what wealth mentality does. It helps you to structure your life in such a way. This pantry we are doing now, ask anybody. As I say, you see this pantry thing? Pantry will take 5 years to grow. And once it grows after 5 years, it will be producing money for the next 70 years. I said, do you think me, I'm going to sit down with you people to be discussing pantry matter? I say, add 10 years to my life. You think I'll be talking pantry? No. I said, all of you have to grow up, we'll structure it very well, and everything has to be working. You people will be the MD, you'll be the CEO. You think I'll be sitting down with people for the next 40 years, come and go pantry? Hello? I will put money in the pantry so that the pantry will pay the school fees of, by the time the guy is entering university, the pantry no matter what school here. So let's begin to move towards the end of this, my first session. What are the 4 underlying factors? 4 underlying factors of a wealth mentality. 4 underlying factors. Number 1, it enables wealth building actions to become habitual. So savings should become an habit. Investment should become an habit. Habitual. So savings should not be something you struggle with. Investment should not be something you struggle with. So people call me from time to time, sir, have you heard there's this business? Oh, there's this shares. So I have 2 stockbrokers that I use. And I've given them a blank check for every opportunity in Nigeria. So if you know any opportunity, any stock, any shares that is about to blow, you get any inside information, just call me. They are doing any private placement, anything, and that's so many of you don't understand that there's so much money going on in the market in Nigeria now. Hello? And when you have somebody on the inside whose primary assignment is stockbroking, they know what others don't know because they have privileged information. Hello? So there are opportunities like that. So that's what it does. Wealth building action becomes habitual. Nobody needs to tell you to save. It's autoresponder. Every month you just know that this is an account. Every money there is for saving. It's for investment. So you already have the money waiting for the opportunity. Number 2, it prevents self-sabotage and wasteful lifestyle. Many of you are self-sabotaging. Your bungalow is in your wardrobe. You fix eyelashes, you fix nails, you fix hair. They are not fixing your life. Bone straight. Your life is not straight. Bag and shoe to match. Your destiny is not matching your bank account. See all these guys, they'll be wearing sneakers of $700 with the Nimewa. What do you call baleti? $700 sneakers times 10. That's $7,000 and 1 plot of land you don't have. Go to the gym, muscular prosperity, 6-pack. You don't have 6 figure. You wear 3-piece suit with bow tie like a penguin. You don't have 3 plot of land. That's how many sisters have been deceived. Some of these guys almost starch, white starch. The shirt is very arrogant. Fine guys with bearded gang. Then when you marry them, you will bear the pain. Self-sabotage. Many of the money you should have used to plan your life, you have finished it in December. How far? Welcome to the new year. School fees and house rents. And you won't collect salary until February. Were you not thinking? That's why people fight pastors. So you already know the covenant of first fruit. You know. Come as of first fruit. Oh, more. Already. Oh, I use your December. When they paid you 13 months in December and they paid you bonus, common sense should have told you that my December salary will take care of my January expenses, my bonus will take care of my December. There's many free food everywhere in December, so I can plan well. Then when we now enter January of first fruit, you now begin to re-examine scripture. You are now looking for different translation to tell you that first fruit is Old Testament, New Testament. You now enter dichotomy that is not your own. And you now use January to mess up the whole year. You now fast 40 days with disobedience. Number 3, the wealth mentality prevents you from being a victim of change. Changes will always come. When COVID came, many of you saw what happened. But for some of us, it was not a problem. Because by virtue of wealth mentality, we're already saved. So we already know that you have to have between 6 to 8 months of your living expenses saved up in cash. We already knew that you have to have multiple streams of income. We already knew that you have to have money in foreign currency. So today now, no matter what happens to the Nigerian currency, no matter what happens to the economy, some of us can never be affected anymore. Why? We have learned by the mistakes we have made to now know how to structure our life so that change will not affect us. Did you not see how dollar moved? From 650, 700, 750 to 1,005, 1,007, was going to 2,000. He even entered one night for a day or two and came back again. Do you know how many lives have been ruined in the last 2 years? But for some of us, it doesn't matter. Why? Because we have structured our life in such a way that dollar money takes care of dollar expenses, pounds money takes care of pound, naira takes care of naira. So it's not going to be. By the time, do you know how many people brought back their children from school to come and school in Nigerian University? Do you know how many people have to let go of their houses in the UK, in the US? People that have relocated. I can tell you stories, fact and figure. I pastor thousands of people, so I can tell you stories. These are not real life. People that had houses in London, that had come to Nigeria, and they were still paying their mortgage. And mortgage in London then, they were paying mortgage of 2,000, and 2,000 was just 5 million naira. So every month they're just sending 5 million in 2,000, and then all of a sudden, it became something else. All these people that did japa, do you know what they're going through? You better don't envy anybody. All those people say, where's your family? They're in London. Where's your family? They're in Canada. If you know the sweat under the suit. 2-bedroom like this in Canada, 2-bedroom like this, 2007, $3,000. So somebody that the $3,000, so with 5 million from Nigeria, when you change it to dollar, they'll pay card, this, pay that, you are good. Now, I know the problem. I don't know. I know many of you may be in that, so let me help you. You see, the business in Nigeria, I wish I